Okay, I don't know what has made you feel so happy this morning.
I'm so excited because today is our day.
Okay.
Pharmacy technician.
Okay. Where are you actually heading to? Okay. Science and technology. Okay.
We are going there to celebrate our pharmacy technician.
Okay.
Today marks pharmacy technician day.
Okay.
All over the nation.
Okay. So how do you feel about this celebration?
I feel excited. In fact, God has done it because these are what we are aspiring all this while. How are we going to do together? Let's go to the glory. I know that Rome was not eaten again. As we have started it, and I believe next year's end, we will all celebrate this.
All right, ma. Thank you very much. Hello, sir. I have seen a lot of pharmacy technicians all over. I don't know what's actually happening.
Actually, we are celebrating what Pharmacy Technician Day.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so where are you heading to now?
We are heading to the venue of the program.
Okay.
We will celebrate it today.
Okay. Has any of this occurred anywhere in Ebonyi State before?
Actually, it is the first time it's been happening, and that's why we are happy.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes.
Have a joyful celebration. Thanks.
Us are infectors, some are still training, some of those you see here are workers in the private sector. Yes.
All right, house. So, pharmacy technicians are entering the hall where they are going to celebrate this World Pharmacy Technicians Day. Alright, it's indeed a wonderful day as the pharmacy technicians arrived in the auditorium where they are going to celebrate World Pharmacy Technicians Day.
Our Heavenly Father, we want to say thank you. Bless your name so much for a day like this. We want to say thank you, O Lord, for how you watched over us and preserved us. Father, for all the ways, O Lord, you brought us safely to this place. We say may your name be exalted in Jesus' name. And so they will ask that you come and help your way. Direct us, O Lord, shower your blessings on each and every one of us. At the end of today's meeting, O God Jehovah, your name we have prayed.
An address presented by the state chairman informed Forum of Pharmacy Technicians on the occasion of the World Pharmacy Technician Day. On this day, 19th of October 2021, is supposed to be the day, but due to the public holiday, we will not hold it that day. The state officer, PCN pharmacist, Emmanuel Odo, FPS NFSN, The Director of Pharmaceutical Services, Ebonyi State, Pharmacist Dr. N. Okoro. The Rector, Model Institute of Health Science and Technology, the Chairman of the occasion, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are all gathered here to celebrate World Pharmacy Technicians Day. It is a day set aside to celebrate the innumerable contributions of pharmacy technicians in the provision of health, quality healthcare services all over the globe. Through the provision of and the collaboration with the pharmacists in line with global best practices. Pharmacy technicians' role of dispensing, packaging of medication, inventory, control in hospitals and community pharmacy cannot be overemphasized. Hence, the theme of this year's celebration, honoring pharmacy technicians on the front line of healthcare service delivery. Reform from pharmacy technicians in Nigeria. Pharmacy technicians under the aegis of Reform Pharmacy Technicians in Nigeria is formed to embrace authentic and law-abiding pharmacy technicians who are committed to maintaining the ethics guiding our profession in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. To discharge the duties under the supervision of a registered pharmacist in hospitals and community pharmacy outlets. RFPTN emerged to bridge the gap between pharmacists and pharmacy technicians and also foster cordial relationship within these professional bodies. Aware of the fact that only pharmacists and pharmacy technicians are the legal professionals in the pharmacy profession, RFPTN is leaving no stone unturned in its efforts to uphold the relationship and will not tolerate further controversy within the regulatory body. It is worthy to note that RFPTN is a brainchild of pharmacy technicians in Ebonyi State, has blown like a wildfire across the 36 states of the Federation, including Nigeria. We are not relenting until we are able to bring all the pharmacy technicians under one umbrella association. RFPTN, through its presidency, has been able to establish and maintain cordial relationships with boards and agencies related to healthcare establishments in Ebonyi State and beyond. These boards and agencies include Pharmacists Council of Nigeria (PCN), Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria (PSN), State Ministry of Health, National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control (NAFDAC), National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA), Director of Training PCN Abuja, Management of Colleges and Schools of Health Technology that train pharmacy technicians, evidence of which is choice of Model Institute of Health Science and Technology (BOCO) EC as the host of this year's Pharmacy Technician Day celebration. Effective participation in induction ceremony of these graduates, education advancement. RFPTN, through the efforts of this year, has been able to establish links with some universities in the northern part of the country to offer direct entry to members to study pharmacy. RFPTN has also established contact with Togolese University, of which about 21 Nigerian pharmacy technicians are currently studying pharmacy there. We have been able to establish links with Eastern College of Education Enugu for each member who wish to further their career in education. RFPTN is still pressing harder to making sure that all the universities in this country offer pharmacy, that's offering pharmacy, give certified pharmacy technicians with good grades direct entry to study pharmacy in their various universities. Our commitment. We are committed to making sure that our members are carrying out their duties in accordance with the ethics guiding the profession. We make it compulsory that for our members to obtain renewal of our permits every year. To foster this, state chairman ensure collection of names of members, which is forwarded collectively to PCN for renewal of our permits. We would not have been able to achieve this without family role of the PCN, both national and state officers. Our challenges. We are bringing the notice of the state officer that most of our colleagues, especially those working at the Alex Ekwebe Federal University Teaching Hospital, AEFUTA, has not identified with us. I'm begging you to kindly use your good office to call them to order. Pharmacy technician is one professional body and must be acknowledged as such. Number 2. Pharmacy technicians who intend to open medicine stores are attacked and intimidated by better medicine vendors, not mentioned. Kindly bring them under control by making them understand our position. Number 3. Employment. The number of pharmacy technicians in training has increased from 10 to 15 to 25 and now 50 students per session. This implies that the number of pharmacy technicians has also increased in large scale. Most of us have no job, while our position in the health sector is taken by other health professionals, not trained on drugs and misuses. Appreciation. I must use this medium to thank immensely the State Officer PCN, Mrs. Emmanuel Kudu, FPSN, for his family advice, encouragement, support, both physical and otherwise. I will owe you out of thanks. I promise that pharmacy technicians of the state will ever remain loyal and law-abiding in the directives of the governing council. As we thank management and staff of Modern Institute of Health Science and Technology, (OGO-EZ), granting us the privilege of hosting this first ever Health Pharmacy Technician Day celebration in our institution. I can't thank enough the RFPTN National President, Comrade RFPTN, for his related efforts in moving the affairs of pharmacy technicians in Nigeria ahead. Finally, I thank my colleagues for their efforts and encouraging us to keep the spirit high. Better days are coming. Then, God bless pharmacy technicians. God bless pharmacy council of Nigeria.
Great pharmacy technicians. Great pharmacy technicians. I stand on the protocols. RFPTN Presidential Remarks on the occasion of World Pharmacy Technicians Day 2021. The website is www.rfptn.org.ng. The third Tuesday of October recognizes National Pharmacy Technicians Day and gives them the opportunity to thank pharmacy technicians for their invaluable support in the health sector. However, the day also explores the pharmacy technicians' roles and how vital they are in maintaining effective and efficient healthcare system. Pharmacy technicians are protected licensed healthcare personnel who work collaboratively with the pharmacists in offering good healthcare services to patients when it comes to drugs. Pharmacy technicians work in a variety of settings or environments. By virtue of their education and training, the pharmacy technicians assist the pharmacist in the supply and dispensing of drugs in hospitals, clinics, retail pharmacies, and many other areas. Their roles may also include supervision of other junior pharmacy technicians or other professionals in the pharmacy departments. On the occasion of this World Pharmacy Technicians Day, it's a very wonderful occasion because we have deemed it fit to have pharmacy technicians all over the world to celebrate this award because there is no other thing we can do without celebrating ourselves. And it has been our hope to reposition ourselves in the society. And through these activities, they will boost our recognition in the society. I actually want to thank the chairman of RFPTN in Ebonyi State for giving the vision of RFPTN since inception. And I want to advise as many of us who are practicing or who are in training to embrace this organization with the hope that it's going to drive our profession to a higher level. Of course, there are a lot of challenges that pharmacy technicians have encountered over the years, and with the advent of RFPTN, we've been able to identify some of these challenges. One of which I can talk about is the advancement in academics. And we have worked hand in hand with the Pharmacists Council of Nigeria. And right as I speak, direct entry has been approved for pharmacy technicians. And all of you will attest to that by the letter that was issued by the registrar of PCN pharmacist NEA for Harvard. I want to make us understand that in a profession like this, the only thing that can make us grow is what is known as professional consulting. When we come together as a family, we'll be able to reason, put heads together, and look at the areas that we are in short for and address them. RFPTN has come up with good models, and this is what has been propelling us. We are not an organization that stands to bring chaos to the society, and that's why we continue advising every pharmacy technician to adopt this good model, because pharmacy is a noble profession, and anyone who is under this profession is not supposed to indulge his or herself in acts that will tarnish the image of the profession. Another thing I want us to understand is that the association is doing everything possible to also support its members in getting to higher academic advancement. Just like the chairman earlier pointed out, we are talking about our affiliation with other schools, like you mentioned, IPLT and Bismarck College of Health, College of Education in Enugu, and lots more. It doesn't end there. We are trying to ensure that we project our members to various sectors so that they'll be able to grow, because that is where our challenge is from. And I want to advise that unity is the only key that can make us grow stronger. At this note, I wholeheartedly pray and wish that all pharmacy technicians all over the world, as they celebrate this occasion, will pick up this model and develop from there so that we'll have a better tomorrow. Let's come together and work for effective pharmaceutical service delivery. God bless you all.
I'm a pharmacist public. I work with Pharmacists Council of Nigeria State. And I work pharmacists as a unbelievable events. Indeed, the first time your authority came to our office to tell this should have happened some years ago, but it's never too late for it to happen now. So I congratulate you guys for associating yourself, and I pray that God will grant all of you your heart desires in this profession in Jesus' name. It's an amazing profession. So if pharmacy is an amazing profession, that means all the professionals within the pharmacy profession are amazing. Pharmacists and pharmacy technicians. What we join all of us together is service to people. And we have one common thing, drugs. And if people don't trust us, they can't entrust drugs in our hands. Most of our clients don't know anything about drugs. So they put their trust in you, believing that what you are giving them is actually the right thing. So I would advise you, now that you are in school, you should find yourself involved with them. Because they are doing quite a lot to ensure that both your education is going in the right direction. So I would like to talk about one or two things that your president and the state chairman talked about. First, I will appreciate the role of this year, what we have been doing for you guys through the educational advancement. Yes, I know last year or last 2 years, Pharmacy Council of Nigeria approved for pharmacy technicians to be able to take direct entries into universities. So we have some people that are pharmacy technicians before, but today they are pharmacists. So it's your choice. If you want to further your education, it starts from that when you're in school. You have to put your effort. That was the perfect. If you have good grades, it's not for everybody. So if you are in President Martin's International Institute of Science and Technology, you are there, you need to start putting in effort right now. Because that is not for everybody. Even direct entry universities is not important for everybody. So you have to put in your effort. I know most of your lecturers, some of them are my friends. And I know they have human relationship. They can go to any extent to make sure that what you don't know, you understand it. Your challenges, stage 2. For us to have a meeting together. So I can know how to talk to the other department. So we can know how to bring others and the benefit of coming under this umbrella to come. We will look into that. Pharmacy technicians and cleaning of shops, better shops. For now, we need to be honest. Whether you are a pharmacy technician or you are a pharmacist and you want to open a drugstore, you must register it. The permit we give to you does not encompassingly tell you that you can open a meditation. Once you open a meditation, you have to apply like every other person. And when you apply, your shop will be inspected. If you miss the criteria and you pass your exams, you can start your shop. And there is freedom to join an association or not. So if you come to the office and you make your application and you apply, and your shop was duly inspected, and you were given an application form and you feel like you submit it, if anybody comes from NAPMET to come and disturb you, just come to PCN office in Ebonyi State. And of course, from the end of the Pharmacists Council of Nigeria, there are new reforms that are coming up, but the presidents have not signed it into law to tear medicine vendors into 3 tiers. And I think last year will be for the pharmacy technician. And on that category, we have the list of drugs you can sell beyond overpatented medicine vendors. So until it is signed, I know by the time it's signed, people will enjoy that. So employment. I know at the national level, I know steps have been taken to make sure that both pharmacists and pharmacy technicians are in hospitals. But to make this much better at the state level, I've advised your executive that you need to meet with the Commissioner of Health, you need to meet with the Director of Hospital Services, you need to meet with the Registrar to raise position letters for you. So that students that are just graduating now from school can have a place to fit in themselves in the hospitals, whether at the state level or at the federal level. So steps have been taken in that direction. And I know we'll get there in Jesus' name. So I would advise you to take your education serious. For those that are aspiring to be pharmacy technician, the future is bright. That's what I will tell you. This is a professional course. And once you put in your effort and you come out and you pass your national exams, with time, you will start enjoying the dividend of what you've gone to school. If you want to further, the opportunities are endless for you to further either as a pharmacy technician or as a pharmacist. So I want you to take everything serious. For those of you that are pharmacists, pharmacy technician, my advice to you is be happy discharging your responsibility as a pharmacy technician. You can only move forward if you form a good working relationship with pharmacists that you work with. The moment you don't have a good relationship with the pharmacist that you work in, it's going to affect your career progression. But once you form a bond together, I always tell people, healthcare system is a teamwork. Forget, unfortunately, that doctors are trying to hijack it. We are the only industries together. What are we trying to achieve? We are trying to achieve and improve health for the patient. So it's better as a pharmacy technician to collaborate with the pharmacist to make sure the patient gets the right care. The office is always open. Even as a student, you can come to my office if you have any issue. Office at the Federal Secretariat tomorrow. If you have any issue, come to my office. We'll talk about it together. Thank you.
Our guest,
Pastor Emmanuel, we are very, very grateful. You are a queen one of fancy degrees. Yes, the day we went to his office, he gave us his bed, saying you'll be here. I went again this week, saying you'll be here. Yesterday he still be here, and today he's here. Sam, actually, as the advocacy, this association is formed to distinguish between the erring and the law-abiding pharmacy technicians. We all know the story, and we promise that we will not disappoint you. We take it upon ourselves to make sure that this profession maintains its dignity. And Igbo adage says that what I do here will be there. Thank you. Which means if a child gives his father up, Ngogo will do what? Cover his eyes. So we believe in that principle. We can't fight your master.
As you can see, a lot of them are out here to proceed on a rally to make the world get to know more about pharmacy technicians and to also give that orientation and sensitization to all the communities and ensure that they contact pharmacy technicians when it comes to drug matters. So it's truly a great privilege for having pharmacy technicians out here on this particular day. And as you can see, they are very happy because this type of occasion is first ever. It has never occurred in Ebonyi State, but under the auspices of Reformed Forum of Pharmacy Technicians in Nigeria, as the national president has directed that pharmacy technicians should celebrate this day in Ebonyi State, the chairman has deemed it fit to organize the World Pharmacy Technicians Day.
Pharmacy technicians are veritable tools in instituting good pharmacy practice. They are also indispensable in the health sector. Behind every good pharmacist is a good pharmacy technician. The roles played by pharmacy technicians in the health sector cannot be underestimated. In order to actualize global best pharmaceutical practices in Nigeria, the RFPTN president, Famtech Shagban Humphrey T, admonished that pharmacy technicians and pharmacists are the only legally trained personnel in the pharmaceutical sector and should be the only healthcare personnel allowed to handle medicines. He also stressed on the need to embrace pharmacy technicians across all boards of pharmaceutical settings and give them that sense of belonging. Nigerian citizenry needs to honor pharmacy technicians on the front lines of healthcare services delivery. Pharmacy technicians in Nigeria desires liberation from academic and career stagnation. It is also their desire to become competitors with other cadres of healthcare providers who have broad career advancement and specialization fields.
What's happening here?
Actually, as you can see, pharmacy technicians are celebrating World Pharmacy Technicians
Really?
Day in Ebonyi.
That's wonderful. That's the essence of this.
Okay, the essence of this is to help reposition ourselves in the society. You know, pharmacy technicians, they need to actually celebrate this day, but not just them celebrating, but we expect that the populace, those who are their employers, will celebrate them, will appreciate them for the invaluable role they have played in the health sector. And with that type of celebration, it will encourage them, make them motivated, and then for them to be able to practice at the sphere they actually need this type of celebration so that the world can also get to understanding what they do.
What's the advice to pharmacy technicians?
My advice to pharmacy technicians all over the country is for them to embrace unity, love, because that is the only thing that can make us become stronger and inseparable in this country. And in fact, pharmacy technicians are honorable professionals, and we expect them to adopt good models in whatever they are doing, in the practice and anywhere they find themselves. They should display that good quality as health professionals under pharmacy header.
Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
May the Lord who brought you here lead you back safe in Jesus' name. Once more, I thank God. See, as you are going back to a different destination, may the Lord who brought us here take us back to see through Christ our Lord.